beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started.
And we are underway from Indianapolis.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Now Jones.
Left side, he finds Pierce.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Throwing, Jones. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, 45 yards. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indiana.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
7 yards there and a first down.
That's good.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down.
Lions, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
A toss out right to Gibbs. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
At the 16-yard line.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Here's Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch. Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Jones now throwing to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Mustang, 60 Mustang, Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw again. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A first carry from a collegiate star here in Wisconsin. It's Jonathan Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Jones. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. This one completes Alec Pierce. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Pierce. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point through the Snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Ready, ready.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Ready.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Fight 60. Ready?
Throwing. Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.